Hello, everyone.
Hey guys,
How are you guys this week?
I hope you all are doing good. We are. We had a pretty decent week today.
Good week.
This week, actually.
Everybody was healthy. That's a good thing.
Healthy, everybody's pretty happy. The puppies were happy. Gracie's got a few more days of antibiotic, and she's pretty feisty and doing pretty well.
Good,
so
yeah.
we're hoping she comes out of her Lyme disease. I assume we're gonna have her blood tested again, right?
Yes.
For another $750?
I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out. I made an appointment for her, so she goes. Like she's supposed to wait 2 or 3 weeks after she finishes. So she finishes in 2 weeks, and then
you go.
2 weeks after that.
And
so sometime in July.
I'm assuming they're not going to just include that into already.
Last time I did a recheck, she did not charge me.
So, but
we will have to pay for the blood test. Yes.
Things have changed there because our vet, she's a wonderful lady. We love her. She was fairly homeopathic.
Very homeopathic.
Is that the right word?
Yep.
I'm not going to call her a psycho or nothing by saying that, right?
Right.
So and she's gotten along in years. I mean, she's not an old lady, but she's probably tired out because this lady just pushed herself and pushed herself and pushed herself.
She's amazing.
And we love her, but right now she's she sold her service or
as a partner.
Corporate came in. Let's put it that way. And so now the prices are through the roof, and she pretty much gave up on it. She has another place down the road where she does like dog therapies and stuff like that. But as far as
she doesn't do the regular
everyday vet visits and all like that, we've gone there for years. We can't get her either. But
no. She does acupuncture and water therapy and stuff like that. She takes care of dogs that have cancer. So we won't ever get to see her. I do pray that we don't get to see her because we don't want to have any major problems going on.
Yeah,
but I do miss her. She's a sweet lady.
Yeah, and here's the thing though. The price has doubled, maybe even a little more than doubled since corporate's taken over. Just like everything else, corporate comes in, they see a way to make $1, and they bring all their big money in and they buy everybody out. It started back when we had Sweet Pea, and the first we ever heard of it was, 15 years ago when we were taking, it was the first Boston Terrier, Sweetie, the first Boston Terrier that we adopted.
You adopted.
We did because you.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We're not going to get into that, right? And so she had these bulging. One eye especially was bulging, and she was very old, and it had like a haze.
She had cataract.
So we were taking her to an eye doctor. That eye doctor did the same thing. When we first went there, he was all psyched for her and did the same thing. Made the mistake, and once you make the mistake and you sell out, everything changes. You lose control of your practice. You lose basically everything. How did we get on that subject?
I don't know. We talked about Gracie almost being down in medicine.
Right. So last Saturday, I went out over to last Friday after work, I went over to my dad's. I finished the day's work, jumped in my car, went over there and hung out with him for a while and got his air conditioner in. After we get the right air conditioner, he had 2 air conditioners in his shed, and he insisted that this one was the air conditioner that we put in, and I was insisting that the other one was the air conditioner to put in, and I was the guy that carried it and took it out and put it in. But I didn't. I'm not going to argue with him. We argued a little bit, not argued, but bickered a little bit. And all right, Dad. So I carried this big ass air conditioner in that I knew was bigger because it's heavier than anything I've ever carried, and tried to fit it in the window. And it wouldn't. And then he insisted he wanted it in the window because it was a bigger one. And so after about 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7 different tries, I said, Dad, I'm going to take this one back, and I'm going to get the right one that fits in the window that we already had everything that fits in there just perfect for, and brought it back. And he said, all right. And so got it in. While I was there, I started Finicky Franny, checked out Finicky Franny, started the generator. Both of them started right up. I ran them for about an hour. There's no sign of mice. There's no sign of anything going on as far as leaks. There's no sign of anything inside going on at all. Everything looks good, and that's pretty cool. So I got my dad's air conditioner in. I could spend some time with him. I could spend a little bit of time with my sister. She was busy doing this and that, but I got to spend a little bit of time with her, and all is good in Little Compton right now. And should I have said that? Anyways,
Tomorrow I'm excited. I'm going thrifting with Sandy. So we love to go thrift shopping. So we're going to go to my new favorite. She's been there a few times, but there's a church in Tiverton that we go to, and what a nice thrift store. I mean, nice, nice, nice. So we're going there tomorrow, so I'm excited. So
cool.
I'm gonna
Don't
do that
forget to
shopping.
get your charger for your computer.
Yeah, I'll take my list with me.
Yeah,
Right?
make sure you got your list.
Bring my
You
list.
might want to put it in your pocketbook now.
I might want to. Should I stop right now and go do it?
They would understand if they were over 60. They would understand why.
Exactly. Because if not, I will forget within 3 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, we,
Um,
after we got that in, it was three and a half weeks too. And finicky Fanny, I just touched the starter and boom, off she went. And the generator started, stalled like normal, started and ran like a charm. And so now that work's got situated, and I know when I'm getting out of work, which is going to be October 23rd. We're ready to fly. We have to get valve stems on all of the tires because I went to a tire store last year, guys, and had all brand new tires put on and drove away assuming that they had all brand new valve stems on. It didn't really look, just kind of looked at the tires. I didn't even think I had to look. Who has to look when they buy tires to see if they have a new valve stem? I don't want to get angry about it. Anyways, we had nothing but trouble with them valve stems all the way down and all the way back 3 times. They sprung leaks because these bad tire people was messing with the tires. And obviously, have you ever heard of buying a new tire? I don't care what it is. I don't care even if it's one tire, even if it's a spare tire for a trip. Even when we sold tires at my dad's garage, we never, ever, 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 ever let that tire out without a brand new valve stem. These idiots didn't put any valve stems, so we got to put valve stems on all of the tires, which is going to cost us a pretty penny, right? I should make him pay for it. That's what my dad says. It's not worth it. JR's tire store in Freetown, Massachusetts, right on the side of the highway. It's got a dragster on the building. Do not go there. That's all I can say about that. But anyways, and the other thing I have to do to Finicky Franny is there was a leak in it, not when I owned it, but years ago, and I discovered this like place about that big in the wall that was rotten, I thought, and I was freaking out. We were on the road, we were doing our Snowbird thing, and I wasn't about to see if I could stick my hand through that thing, so I never touched it. I let it go because I knew, it wasn't getting wet or anything, and I knew why that happened. And I just checked it when I got home. It's solid, actually. I mean, I can take and hit it pretty damn good, and it's just as solid as the rest of the RV, which isn't very solid. But so I'm not worried about that. I'm not going to replace it. Originally, I was going to cut a piece out, replace the rot, but it makes sense. I'm going to get a piece of some sort of waterproof, thin, light stuff that I can make one big piece under both those windows and just put it on and call it a job. I got a heater that doesn't work, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure out. I freaked out about many things in that RV, and so far I've pretty much, for the most part, been able to figure out pretty much everything that's gone wrong with it. So we'll see. And if I don't, then we may not need heat on the way down, and we'll go to RV Lifestyle when we're in Quartzsite, who are guys I trust, and they can fix it. That's all. I'm not going to call an RV tech guy. It's going to cost me more for an RV tech guy to show up than it would be for the bill at RV Lifestyle, who's very fair, by the way. If you're in Quartzsite, Arizona, you need any RV work at all, okay? RV Lifestyle. It's behind Love's Truck Stop. I highly suggest it. We've had couple of jobs, 2-3 different jobs done, reasonably priced and well done. They've always satisfied us. They put it in a toilet. They've worked. I don't know. They've done 3 different things for us. Worked out. Never felt like we got with the price. Felt very comfortable. Nice people. RV Lifestyle. So if it doesn't work out, I don't need heat in October to go down south anyways. I might just leave it because instead of calling an RV tech here, it'll cost us a fortune. Just to have them show up would be $300 these days, right? So anyway, our plan this year is to leave on November 1st. This is just plans. It's written in the sand.
Always
pray
changeable.
for us. Pray that our health is good. Pray that the dogs are good. Pray that Finicky Franny's good. And we're going to do another Snowbird season. And we plan on leaving on or about on November 1st. We might leave the Saturday before now, because that would be great if we could leave on the Saturday before and have the whole weekend, because I'm getting out a week ahead of time. So we have a whole weekend and 4 or 5 days to get everything ready, which we're fairly experienced at it. We know what we got to take. We know what we don't got to take. We just got to take our time for that week. We always forget something. Last year it was, I forgot something last year. I can't remember what. Sue forgot my haircut thing. And I forgot something.
No, we had that with us.
No, we didn't. I had to pay $25 to get a haircut in Arizona. We thought we had it with us. We were convinced that we even had it with us somewhere in that rig. We searched that rig. I swear I put it in there, but it was not there. It was stolen.
Well, the problem is that we take things from the camper, and we should make a list of what we take.
And I forgot.
Because things like that you don't think about. You don't think about that.
Well, that's why I got an app from RV Lifestyle, and it's got 6 different lists, things that you do to your house before you leave, and things that you do and need in your RV before you leave. And it also has a place where you can add anything personally, and we're going to start using that. So from now on, when we leave a campground, or if we're leaving to go dump, or if we're going on a trip down to Yuma or something like that, which we might do this year, because we want to go hang out with Tom and Lori where it's nice and quiet, period, we're going to do it. Anyways, a list, because we always forget something. Somehow we get going down the road, there's something rattling. We get going down the road, something falls. We get going down the road, I take off, I'm still hooked up to something. I mean, no kidding, guys. So especially our age. So we got these lists. We're gonna go by these lists. We plan to snowbird another, hopefully 2, 3, maybe 4 seasons, depending on my energy, because it takes a lot of energy to get ready, and her energy too. I want lists. That's all. It's going to make. We actually have a leaving list that worked, but it's on a little piece of sticky note. So we're going to have a nice. So all I got to do is point, and here's the list. We both read it. We've either got it done, or we don't. So I think it would be much, much better. Our plan this year, at least, my plan is, if we can leave on the Saturday, I would like to go by and see we've met him. I'd like to go by and spend at least a day with Dan from Handicap Travel. We've promised to go see him for 2 years now. We've never made it. My health,
unfortunately, keeps getting in the way.
He's one of our friends that we met in Michigan. He's a wonderful guy. We really like him. We have been trying to meet, and I'd like to go, because it's just to Ohio. We can make it in just about a little over a day, and we'll be there. Spend a day with him. We'll find something to film. We'll find something to do. We'll go out and eat and have coffee. Whatever. I don't care. And meet him, and then head south from there. Our plan is, I have a nice atlas that has all the different things. I'm going to map the route that I want to take, and then not just wing it and which is fun too, if you let the RV Garmin take you wherever, because we've taken roads we never would have taken. They were all nice roads. But anyways, I want to go due south, 10, and she's going to pick something, I'm going to pick something. I'm going to pick 2 things, by the way, 5 Flag Speedway, and then an attraction of some sort on the way down. And Sue can pick out something that whether it's a quilt museum or a doll museum, something that would really interest her, and she's going to do that. And then I'm going to try to get something, just one thing, in every state on the way down. I may do that on the way back, but
on the way back, because he can't stay.
But on the way down, I want to do one specific thing each, because we do need to do a couple things on the way down to break up the trip. That's for sure. And I want to do 5 Flags Speedway if it's open. It's one of them speedways that I've always heard about, read about, watched, heard things about. I really want to go there. The last couple of years, I haven't made it, and who knows? This may be our last year. Maybe not, but I need to do these things.
Nobody knows. It's
a bucket list that it's something I want to put on my bucket list. So, anyways, we're pretty much ready to go. Other than those things, make sure the insurances are all paid up. We got to get everything re-registered again. We got to get 2 new tires for the trailer. I forgot about that.
Well, we got plenty of time. So I just wanted to mention. So I found this. It was a recommendation from they're not YouTubers, they're bloggers, but it's for house flies, fruit flies, gnats, and more. We have a problem here with, I guess I don't know if they're gnats or what they are. They're coming from my plants. So my African violets, I use self-watering pots. So I keep the bottom of the pot full of water, and then the pot just sucks it up when it needs it, which keeps my African violets beautiful. But in the meantime, we've got all these little bugs flown around, and they keep going up my nose. So I don't know if you guys happened to notice a little while ago, and that's why I keep rubbing my nose. Another bug went up my nose. Are they going up your nose?
We would normally do it with dinosaur bone, ground up dinosaur bone and sprinkle it.
Diatomaceous earth.
It's just, yeah, and it's
messy.
It's bad to your lungs. It's messy. It's gross. Yeah. But if she keeps that out and gets generation after generation, it should stop it.
So this is a 2-pack. So I have one in my room, which is where the plants are. So in that, I haven't seen them in there.
And we're not sponsored by this. We bought this. She just likes it and thinks it's cool.
But the one in the living room, I don't know if I don't have it in the right spot because they keep going up my darn nose. Every time I sit in my chair, I got a bug up my nose. I swear, it's driving me crazy.
I've only had one go up my nose.
Every day. Half the time I was waking up and there'd be a bug up my nose. It's like, what is wrong?
It's better than a bug up your ass.
Oh, man. At least the one up your butt, you can, hopefully fix that situation. But this is annoying. It keeps going up my nose, and then all you can do is feel the darn bug up your nose.
So I want to say this right now. Sue's breathing is getting better and better to the point where
I think I might be slightly normal. I'm never normal.
Whatever normal is, right? It's par for the course when you get to be our age. Baseline, if you're baseline, you're good. But she can. I mean, you've been walking the dog. You don't get out of breath.
Oh, been doing
do
really
whatever
good.
Around here. She doesn't get out of breath. There was a time she couldn't walk across the house without getting out. She couldn't stand up and do dishes without getting out of breath. She couldn't take a shower without getting out of breath, guys. So
showers were tough.
Yeah.
But so no, we're doing good. We're walking the mile a day, and I've been noticing even my lungs are getting better each day, it seems. Yesterday was my last day on my inhaler, so that's done. The lung doctor told me I don't need it anymore, so we'll see where we go from there. Hopefully, she'll be correct and all is well. So we're getting there.
Okay, we're going to run a little contest, and the prize is going to be a keychain. Actually, anybody who sends in an answer will get a keychain. I can't promise you whether it'll be 8 weeks or 2 weeks, but you'll get a keychain.
I'm a little slow, guys.
And if you want to know how to get a hold of us to get your address, you can go on ahead, and we have a email address on our
about page.
Okay, so you can just send it to that email. If you want to, send your address, and we will send you a keychain. We got some pretty cool ones. Hang on a minute. Let me
don't show them, because then that won't be a surprise.
Yeah, but they'll really want it if they see it.
And I apologize to Tim. Tim came up with an idea for our Saturday chat, and also Tom from Tom and Lori RV. Tom is the one that actually, we picked his name because they were both really good names, but we picked Spill a Bean Saturday because it matched with the Saturday. Originally, when we asked people to do it, we were doing it on Wednesday, but he kind of messed up because his regular video goes up on Wednesday. So we ended up picking
like Wacky Wednesday or Spill the Beans Wednesday or...
Yeah, whatever. I forget what Tim's idea was, but anyways, I finally got those in the mail. So thank you guys for participating.
And they're really
I'm sorry
cool.
It took so
they're
long.
Made by Devil Dog's Keeper, Jamie, who has a YouTube channel of her own, but her husband has a popular, or I should say a well-known channel called Devil Dog, because he's a Marine, and that's a nickname for the Devil Dog. They're called Devil Dogs. And she makes these. This is
she does a nice job of them.
Really, I think, a nice big cool keychain. Not very heavy, but nice and big.
Very light.
You can see it. I mean, some of these keychains, we bought keychains, guys, and they were the size of this nail.
They were so small.
I'm not even kidding you. There's no way if you were over 30 years old you would even be able to read it. Okay,
Crazy.
I mean they were horrible. These are nice. So if you ever need keychains,
did a nice job.
We have an email here on our about page. If you want to know how to get some of these, we can hook you up.
So what's your contest?
We got there yet.
Okay, I want to make sure you do get there. You forgot that part. We'll go on and start talking about something else and totally forget about that part.
Okay, so the contest is something really simple, and send in your answers. It's not going to necessarily be who's got the right answer. Let's just say whoever gives the right answer first, and I can tell by the time of the comment, will also get a couple of stickers to go with the keychain. The other folks will just get a keychain. All right? Does that make sense? Okay. I got two questions. Okay. They're about McDonald's. Okay. McDonald's, their mascot, as we all know, is Ronald McDonald the clown, right? The clown called Ronald McDonald. I can be called a clown too, Ronald McDonald, but
yep.
Whatever. I'm going to explain that in a moment before we call it there. Anyways, here's the thing. Before the first year, or the first couple of years I think it was, in 1953 was the first McDonald's that was put out by the two brothers that started McDonald's. And they had a mascot too, but it was not Ronald McDonald. It was a different name. Please, if you know or you think you know the name of the first mascot for the business of McDonald's, send it. And how much do you think a regular hamburger was on opening day in 1953? If you send us that answer, you will also get a keychain. Anybody who sends an answer will get a keychain. Whoever wins either answer, though, will get a keychain and a sticker. Or two, actually. All right, guys? So, anyway, here's an old man rant a little bit.
Oh, the old man's gonna rant.
All right. First of all, just quickly, most people that meet me will call me Merton, because that's my name. But I generally go by Ron. So when you hear her once in a while, she'll say Ron or
I can't call him Martin.
Something like that. It's because when my actual name is Merton Ronald Cornell, okay? And as a kid, you don't want any kind of names that stick out. So Merton was not used when I was a kid. And then I never used it because I just was Ronald Cornell.
Or M. Ronald.
M. Ronald. Then when I started our YouTube channel, somebody said to me, you have to come up with the most unusual name that you can, because you want one that nobody else will have. So there you go, Traveling Merton and Sue. But now I actually like the name now that I've grown up, because I did get the name from my grandfather. My grandfather was Merton Cornell, and I did get the name from him. So he's very happy, I'm sure, that I use Traveling Merton and Sue. Anybody who knows me calls me Ron. So it's weird because all my YouTube friends call me Merton, which I'm used to now. At first, people would go Merton, and I'd be sitting there and oh yeah, that's right. So I just want to let every once in a while you'll hear Sue say Ron, and that's why. The old man rant thing is, what the heck? I can remember when Sue was pregnant with our two kids, she wanted to get, these baggy, what do they call them?
Maternity shirts.
Maternity shirts, so that it didn't show. She didn't want to.
It wasn't stuck to your belly.
So it wasn't stuck to your belly, and as it grew, it didn't look like you were stuffing a basketball up, whatever. These women today, I went by one and it reminded me. The other day, we had a couple of really hot days here, and there was one girl, I swear to God, not kidding. She had a full shirt, full sleeve, full all around her bosom, and full at the bottom, with just a hole here, and out was this pregnant
belly
stomach, white as a ghost, and she's walking along proud. Now, I'm not a woman, but let me know, if you were pregnant, would you let your pregnant belly hang out like that?
No.
Just leave it in the comments and let me know what you actually think about it, guys. That's all. I'm just very, very...
I don't like the whole stuck to the tightness. They all wear these tight dresses right over the belly. I don't like that style either, but
hey, I don't like nothing about any of the styles today. The boys, the stuff that they wear today,
yeah, don't even go there. I did want to say though, I just got gas, and I only paid $3.99. Well, $3.999. So
Yeah, it's
basically
going down.
$4. So it went down 29 cents since last time I got gas.
We pay now for regular what we were paying for super, because I try to use super in Finicky Franny because she's pulling a load and she's, you know, all that.
We usually always use super in our cars, but
we used to, but with these prices,
too expensive.
hell with it. I just go with regular fuel, a good quality fuel. I go to a name brand. I don't go to some off-brand like BJ's, because they're going to buy the rock bottom cheapest fuel that they can possibly buy, right? I mean, it only makes sense. Why would they do any different?
And it doesn't last.
And it doesn't last. It just runs right through your system. Really, it does. So, anyways, guys, that's about it for this week. We really thank you for being here. As usual, give us a thumbs up on the way out. Stormy.
Thank you, Stormy, for always watching.
Hello. It's Saturday morning. I hope you're having a nice cup of coffee. And anybody else who's watching, hi guys. We love you guys. Thank you. I know we get like a lot more views than we do comments. And please leave us a comment. Not only is it important to us, but it's important to YouTube, I guess. That's what they say. So, you know, just say hi. That's all.
It's a comment.
Hi, comment. It's a comment, you know.
Right. Plus, we like to know who's watching.
Yeah, we like to know who's
my curiosity
watching.
kills me.
We're curious because we get all of these. We get all of these views, but we get 3 comments. So it's okay, or 4 comments. So we're just wondering who's watching. That's all. So just give us a hi, and I'll. Again, I'm not always timely on it, but I will, and we will read every single comment and comment back. That's a promise. Will I do it within 24 hours of the video being put out? No.
Probably not.
Will I do it before the next video? Yes, I will. Anyways, guys, thanks. We love you all, and have a good week. We'll see you next time.
God bless everybody.
Bye, guys.